The pie, it's the polka we bring. So now let us all dance and sing and find out who will be the
Yo. Why does not work? You know what? Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Hello, everyone, or anyone watching the VODs. Hi there. Oh man. Well, I'm a bit like somber right now, dude. Like, I don't know. Like the past, like last night, this morning, I've just sort of had like a huge nostalgia trip, and just like, I don't know, man. It's just like all this like stuff is flowing out back to me. I'm like, all these feelings and shit. And my brain's like, ah. Anyways, yeah, today I'm gonna be playing around with the. You know what? It'd probably be useful if you could see what I'm looking at. Today I'm gonna be working with some. I'm playing around talespire. Rather, I'm working on a palace I've been working on. I thought I may as well stream it, so not teardown. Talespire. Yes. There we go. Cool. Oh wow, this is actually bigger than the fucking screen. I don't want to move me. There we go. Cool. Alright. So this is what I have so far. And these right here are just to mark where the pillars are inside. This is supposed to be a giant, like, ass palace. If that wasn't clear. Late August, I went to Washington, D.C. And if you've ever seen the Capitol building, you can tell this is definitely taking some inspiration, especially this spire part. That's the throne. Whenever I get to that, right now I'm just chilling because I think I'm better at doing that. Okay, I'm better at just like making like places for people to run around in than I am running around in them myself. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm fairly like decent when it comes to skill level. I'm not like god tier or anything. I'm not like, oh my god, he's so fucking good. No, I'm not. I'm above average at best. when it comes to this stuff, I don't know. I've always spent a lot of time just fucking around and like, that's the wrong stuff. I've always just spent a lot of time just doing this, or rather like making maps or whatever, you know. So. Cool. How many of them are there? Actually, yeah. So if you go over here, I'm trying to make these sides identical. So there's a lot of them. How many are there? There is 26. Okay. Oh wow, who would have thought? Okay. There we go. Hopefully. So how many is this? I would 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. So I need 14. I don't know what to do. Nothing's true than you. Cool. Really? Yeah. There's also the corners too. Why? Oh, no, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Anyways, yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. So it's nothing. I mean, big D&D scale, I'd say that's pretty big. Cause here, I have some like guards just to like furnish that entrance here. But this is just the fucking front of the building. I haven't gotten around to like the sides yet. So, like, this is like the corner right here, the very fucking corner of the building, and I don't know what to do, like, to like the right here and then to the back, because this is a lot, and this is gonna take a lot of time for me to finish, and that's honestly fine, because like this, like, doing this kind of stuff, just like building maps, even if no one's ever going to play them, I don't know, it's like, to put it in room world terms, it's almost like a catharsis in a way. It's like a great way to relieve stress. You know, some people write, or I mean, I don't know, like going back to room world, because that's one of, you know, one of my main things is like, if I had an art skill, it's not fucking like 20, right? But I would say it's fairly high up there, you know, like maybe like a 6. Because back in high school, I actually got into like creative writing for a little bit, and this. Hold up. Yeah, and back in high school, I actually got into creative writing, and there was like a lot of cool shit that I ended up writing. Like, no one really got to see any of it, read of it, any of it. Well, that's a lie. My friends did. Same goes with my there we go. I was getting the wrong gaps. Yeah, my friends, some of my classmates too, and like there was only a handful of actual full like short stories that I made. There was one that was about like a cruise ship. There was one that was there was a cruise ship one. What else was there? I'm trying to remember, but it's just like not clicking in my head right now. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And then I also tried writing some stuff later. Like actual full story. Only got like a couple chapters in before I got burnt out. But yeah, how many lines are there supposed to be before the stairs? 4, 9. Okay. 4. Boom, 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 boom. A this is it in minor key. Some of you might be asking why I'm not copy pasting these, is even though I have like stuff to copy from, it's because it's a pain in the fucking ass. So it like here, I'll copy this one right here, right? This one right here. The issue is it only goes on the left side of a square. Like if I want to go to right here, I can't. But if I, you know, fucking paste, if I rotate it, then it goes on the other side. And so like as opposed to like copying every other one, it's like fuck it, I don't really care. I just rather do it manually. There's also something very cathartic about manually placing things bit by bit, like a Lego set, you know? It's like, you know, going one piece at a time, and then when you see everything at the end, you just can't help but feel accomplished, you know? So... let's go like that. You know, I need to update my my Twitch app on my phone. Like I just haven't like done it. I was like, I need to do it. What am I doing? Why am I just standing around bumbling? Okay, let me do 2 windows. Gotcha. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. So I need another one of these. And then mess it up by pushing it one over. Cool. Take on me, take me. Ah, cool. That's a good line. And then do I go all the way up to the blocks, or I do? Okay. And then go down. You know what? What the fuck am I doing? You can just copy the entire thing. This isn't like... Okay. Cool. Alright, I think that... Yeah, there we go. Me over again. Is it one in front? Tell me over and over and over again. There we go. I think that should work. Even out. Mm-hmm. Cool. And do this. And damn. Fuck. There we go. And then we're gonna get these little guys. And we're doing that. Bam. Cool. A nice little front coming together. Ah, hello, Rodrigo. Yes, Rodrigo. I saw that you followed me earlier. Thanks. Thanks for the follow, man. How's it going? Yeah, let me look. Yeah, 3 days ago, Rodrigo Galdanio, right? Rodrigo Galdanio. Am I saying that right? This is what it says here in my Streamlabs. It says 3 days ago. I can actually replay the message. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know where you live in the world. I can't really say where like your time is, but for me, I stream at a weird time. I stream after work at which is like midnight to fucking 2 a.m. So like a lot of like more often than not, I don't get anyone live. I'm like, okay, that's fair. But during the actual like, I'll wake up to like tomorrow morning and there's like 20 views on my VODs. I'm like, where are you people coming from? And like honestly, though, I don't really mind. I'm just here to have a good time, and if other people want to watch me do that, then by all means, go ahead. Fuck, I need to. Yeah. Brazil. Wow. Okay. Hello from Brazil. Nice. Yeah. So what? That's about. That's fucking 4 hours ahead. Holy shit. Oh fuck. So I have one of those fancy desks that have adjustable heights, and apparently my height wasn't locked, so I pressed the height that actually goes down, and that fucking startled me. All right. Again. Okay, I am having trouble looking under. You know what? There's this feature that could help me. There we go. Sometimes like you just like your brain just doesn't work, you know? Like you just like brain do this but do not, you know. Oh man. Thanks for the compliment, man. How is it over there in Brazil? By the way, I'm not familiar with much of Brazil, so. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. I don't know, because like the entire stream was just like the entire colony was about like hippie trees, and like, so it's like, well, just put trees in the title, just have it always be trees, and then the colony died, so we're gonna have to start a new one. But it's hot and corrupt. I don't. Sounds like it could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. So there's that. Usually, the way I like to view things is like, it's like, yeah, things are shit, but it could be even more shit. So I'm just here to have a good time, you know, and hope other people are having a good time too. Oh, hey, hold up. Let me, I'm gonna replay your follow advert because I don't think you actually follow me live. So, hey, fuck, that added to the count. I need to fix that. Fuck. Ooh, a trip out of the country. Where to? Follower goal. Canada. I mean, if you hate the heat, Canada's a good place to go. So, I had a friend up in Canada for a bit, and then again, she also lived in a town that had like maybe 100 people, like 200 people. So, I mean, personally, if I had to choose between living in the constant heat or the constant coldness, I would choose cold because it's easier to warm yourself up than to cool yourself off. Also, don't. Can I not edit the widget? Because I didn't realize replaying the advert would also increase the widget. So I'm just gonna end this goal and restart it. This is the third time I've had to do this. Oh yeah, like it's way easier to cool off than it is to heat up. Like you could throw on 10 layers as opposed to taking off one layer and still being Timbuck fucking hot. So cool. I have fixed the widget. Cool. There we go. Let me ask you, Rodrigo, do you have a job, or because I have no idea how it is in Brazil, so I'm curious. Like the one pro about streaming at a weird time in the U.S. is that you get to learn about other cultures. So yes, thank you. I fucking love all of Toby, like anything Toby Fox, I love. Also, oh, that's how it's going. Cool. Fuck. I moved the door. Yeah, the route I'm using. That's fair. Yeah, like the whole pandemic thing. The big P word. It's ruined a lot of things. I feel like it's also brought up a lot of new opportunities that I don't think would have ever happened before. Given a lot of people new chances they would have never had, and like all that like sappy shit. But like I don't know. Like to be quite honest, like I was working like a warehouse job, and I'm gonna be real with you, I fucking hated it. And when the pandemic started, I was working 60 hours a week. Sure, I'm making all that money, but not making a lot. And then I moved to Taco Bell, and that's where I've been working since. Ooh. Yeah, like so here's the thing, like, if you're gonna learn anything from me, right? If you're gonna learn absolutely anything from me, from this Twitch streamer, VTuber at 4:30 in the morning, my main thing to tell you is that regardless if you like the job, if it's not really your type, the main thing that makes you want to stay at a job is the people. Because sure, you can have a job that pays you a fucking $100 an hour, but if the people you work with are absolute assholes and shitheads, it's not even worth it. It's just not even like, yeah, I'm working, you know, like at this point, like the new minimum wage, and sure, I might not be making as much as I used to, and I'm not even working like close to any of the hours I am, but you know, I'm working with people I enjoy being around. And I'm having a good time, even if we're like making like we're way behind. You know, there's always a smile, there's always something going on, and there's always a fun time to be had. Like, this is my one piece of advice to impart on you or anyone else watching. You know, make sure the people you're working with are people that you would want to be around at all times, or maybe not all times, but you know, it makes life bearable. Because I had worked like a couple of other jobs. Friends are the reasons why we live our lives. Yes, that is very true. Like, yeah, there are people, you know, that struggle with being social, and you know, like I'm not. I would say that I'm 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 more on the introverted side, but at the same time, like one of the reasons why you know, I'm a VTuber specifically, you know, wearing a Rousey, you know, why I'm using Rousey. Fuck it, first off, out of all the, you know, free things on the Steam Workshop, this one resonated with me the most, so that's why I'm using it. But secondly, I feel like I can be myself a lot more while not showing my face. Like, I don't know, being out on the stage, right? Being out on the camera, showing my face, having people look at me, you know, like I'm not super self-conscious about how I look, but it's just rather, you know, like without, I don't know, something about being stared at versus wearing a mask, you know, or having a VTuber model, you know, something to cover your face, I think definitely makes me feel a lot more vibrant and alive. Because, like, surprise fact, I actually did stream a little earlier this year, but I had a face cam, and I prefer this way more. So, dude, thanks. Like, I'm glad. You know, like the main reason why I want to stream is first off so I can be more productive, like to be real, but secondly, you know, like I've already said it twice. I want to have people have a good time, and if I can do that, even just to you, one guy, then it's more than I could have wished for. Also, there's a spider on my wall. um, yeah, like spiders going down to my by my PC. It's fine. This is everything's fine. Um, well, the door is so I have other people in the house, and you know they have regular sleep schedules. So going out at fucking like 12:30 with a spider and like a napkin or whatever, and throwing it outside is probably not the best thing. I don't I don't think I have anything to start fire with. I mean, I do have like a gun on my dresser, but I'm not gonna shoot a spider with it so close to my PC. I'm just gonna let it crawl away, and then you know, hey, if I get stung, I probably won't die. So Yeah, dude, like this PC, I got it in 2018. So as far as the tech world goes, it's starting to get a little outdated or something. I don't know, but it was, let's just say it was expensive, okay? It was a Christmas gift, sort of, a belated Christmas gift. So I, whenever my friends, hey, let's have a LAN party, I'm like, no, I don't want to drop my PC on the way over to your house. I'd rather just stay home. What the fuck am I trying to do? Am I've been copying the wrong wall. Right? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. I'm supposed to be copying this one. I don't know, maybe. No, I did get it right. I just need to do this instead. Oh my god. Yeah, I literally I saw that the other day and I was like, that is so perfect. Ooh. Yeah, like honestly, like I don't know, I feel like VTubing is like there's streaming, right? And like I think VTubing is like a very entry, I don't know, I wouldn't say entry level. I don't know. I'm still very like new to all of this myself, but like yeah, you can get a face cam, or like a laptop with the camera on it, and you can just start going ham with all the streams and stuff. But and then if you don't have, you have to worry about your background and everything about that. And then if you're a VTuber, you don't need to worry about that. You just get like um Rousey and then a little green screen, and bam, you're good. Ooh, yeah. So, one thing about that is I, out of personal interest, I was looking on like Fiverr, like to like how much it would cost to get like a personal model, and that's just fucking expensive. That's like $500. And I'm like, yeah, like I enjoy streaming, but if I'm gonna get a new model, that's gonna be a whole thing. It's that, but that's like, yeah, that's like something you have to save up for. Like I didn't know, YouTube and Twitch. I see all these VTubers like, oh, hey, that's cool. You do horror games or whatever. That's cool. And then now I see that they've paid like probably $500+ on that. On the whole thing. I'm like, holy shit, that's way more than I was expecting. Like, props to you. Yeah, like sure you can go on the lower end and get $400 and $500 worth. That's not an issue. People, there's probably plenty. There's some streamers out there that pay like even like 300 and we don't even know it. You know. And then if you want to go super high end, super detailed with all the gadgets and biz bombs and whatever, you can go pay probably as much as you fucking want. Really. Is there another double door on the other side? Oh, I never did the other side. I just stopped right there. Fuck. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, if I like do start like growing, if I like get like a big spawn like something like a Mr. Beast level where he comes in and just drops like $1,000, then I'll probably get one. But also at the same time, that's either something I'm gonna save up in my personal time or I'm gonna set up as like a stream goal if I get enough people to where that's actually feasible. But until then, I'm just gonna sit here, vibe, play games, and maybe not be the best, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm entering into uncharted territory as far as the building design. So Let me pick up my phone. It's just been sitting silent. Broken Android, multi-palette, colored hair with different effects. Ooh, eye changing with mood. Ooh, I like that idea, dude. I love it. It's gonna be one hell of a bitch to fun though. But once you do, dude, I would love to see it in like full force. That sounds gnarly. Because I know for like some VTuber, like people on Fiverr, it's like an additional 20 or like I don't know. I think it's 20. I might be just might be some other number for like each separate expression or like that shit gets expensive, but it's also like incredibly worth it at the same time. So I really hope that you know everything works out for you because that would be so fucking dope. It's just yeah, it goes all the way up. No, I don't want to grab that. I grabbed the one piece I literally did not need to grab. Ooh, yeah. So like when they're like the whole like TV like signal lost or whatever. That was all those like different colors like yellow, blue, green, red. You know, all of those having those be different hair colors. And if you know if they do it too much or in a certain amount of time, then it goes to all of that. That's cool. Yeah, like even you just telling me about it's getting me hyped for it, dude. I don't know exactly what I want my like full model to like be yet. If I just want it to be like a you know after like enough time where it's just like a unique Rousey or like a you know something entirely different. I'm not you know I'm not quite sure, but you know this Rousey model I think I love it. Um, does it suit me quite well? I'm gonna make it suit me. So right, yeah, okay. Yeah. So, I think within my first oh hey you responded never mind. Oh, AI Android characters to be Visa pay for movie yeah like robot characters I think are by far like sure you have your traditional anime characters right which are very distinctive at the same time very not distinctive I don't know like the best way to put it but I think robot characters are always cool in design or like in aspect you can do like anything you want with them like I don't know if you've seen any of like any of the Friday Night Funkin' mods. But like Hex, one of the like first ones, I think, is a pretty like simple design, but also like pretty cool. And just taking like notes from other like robots and like media and stuff. You can like do whatever. You could do like generic. Like you're walking on bipedal 2 feet. You could go 4 feet. You can be a fucking robot spider if you wanted to. All this different shit. Yeah, I'd say that, like they definitely have a lot more versatility than just generic like humans or humanoids. So, or you could also just go full alien too, which is like the same route, just like with organics. How's this looking? Good, good. Solid order. I have that one. Do. Ooh, that's a good idea. Like I should say this, um, this model is just a free one I got off of like the Steam Workshop, so I think I would sort of have to get like a custom one or to talk to the creator about it. But I totally think that that's a dope idea. Yeah, point rewards, sort of like having the little channel points thing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I still need to add the corner piece. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like I should mention earlier this year I streamed with the webcam and stuff. And I probably did that once I decided to go VTuber, but I only got, I think, one in total the entire time I streamed, which was a little bit less than this, about like one viewer who came in and said hi, and he would come in a couple times, and I got one other guy, and then I sort of dropped out of that because there was school and like other life things going on. And now I've been doing this for like a week now, and I've already got like way more people than I was even expecting. So I mean, it like honestly, like if I get like affiliated or anything like that, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna open up Twitch on my PC real quick. So if you hear a double me, don't be surprised. Oh, cool. Don't want to hear that. Just gonna mute that. Yeah, it does bring a different community. Chat videos. What am I looking for? Creator dashboard? Is that what I think that's what I'm looking for. Do viewer rewards? Oh no, it's what's it called? Be a producer? I am fumbling around right now. Give me a moment. There's like a little, like pretty much like where the fuck is it? There's like yeah, like achievements. Yeah. I'm trying to find those. I've completely forgotten where they are. Like my mind's just like the part where it's there is gone. Like it was just like goodbye. It's not under settings. No, like I have literally, dude, my brain is just not working right now. Brand, schedule, featured content. No. Stream settings, viewer rewards, extensions, streaming tools, community. No, followers list. Insights. Oh yeah, here it is. It's under insights. Okay, I found it. Oh, so funny enough. So yes, I do know Destiny. I haven't played it actually, really, but now hear me out. So at work, really long story. So just give me a moment to go through all of this. At work. So back in middle school, there was this kid I rarely talked to. Like we knew each other, but we didn't hang out in the same circles. We hung out in our own circles, but we had similar classes, and so we knew each other well enough to recognize each other. And then so his name's I'm gonna call him by his online username, Baxley. I don't know if you've heard of him. He, like, high school, after middle school, he moves to Las Vegas, and he goes and starts a YouTube channel mainly playing Destiny. And so I never really got into Destiny when it came out, but he did, and he became a speedrunner on it. And he apparently also got a couple world records. And so I didn't see him for a while, and funnily enough, about a month ago, this very same guy, neither of us realized at the time, he starts working at my work. And I'm like, oh, hey, is that, Baxley's, like, first name? It's like, hey, I knew a guy with that name back in middle school. It's probably someone else. Turns out, like, literally, like, a week ago, he's like, hey, are you, I'm going to use his name, Burning Mallet from, middle school. And I'm like, it's like, is that you? It's like, last name. It's like, holy shit, it is. And then we just fucking went, talked for, like, literally the rest of the entire shift. And he plays Destiny 1 and 2. He's, done speedrunning on it. Right now, the reason why he's back in town is because he's doing some, life stuff. So, yeah, he's been doing, being like a YouTuber, mainly that's his thing, a lot longer and more dedicated than I have, and he's got like 15,000 subscribers. So, like, proud on on him, dude. Like, he's like, yeah, like, it literally is such a small world. Like, I should say, in the Taco Bells and the place I work at, or the city I live in, there's like at least like 7 other Taco Bells in this city, all throughout different areas of the place. Yes, English. No, but yeah, all throughout different areas, and he just happens to work at the one I work at, and it's just so astounding, astonishing. Yeah, I'd say he's done pretty well for himself as far as being a YouTuber, like way better than I ever tried. But yeah, he's got I think his most viewed video has like 360,000 views. So, that's some like mad respect, you know. Oh, and sorry if I go quiet. I'm just sort of like focusing on like building. Like, yeah, how is like PvP in Destiny? Because like, I've seen I've seen enough to where I know the general gist, but I have not seen enough to understand like the good parts and the bad parts. Oh, okay, that explains it. Okay. Yeah, like I understand like being really competitive in a game, and then there's just being an asshole in a game. I just like I don't understand. Like you come here, you come to this game worlds to have fun, escape from your problems in life, and then these people come in and they just do fucking all these sorts of weird asshole shit to you. It's like I just want to play game, please, leave me be, you know. This way? Okay, it's that way. Meta weapon users, dude. Like, I don't know. I've always found like, if you saw my last stream, I played a bit of Heroes and Generals after the failure of the hippie colony, and the ping didn't help. But like in Heroes and Generals, free to play game, by the way, the meta is always like the super end of like the infantry, like pretty much like far as you can progress in like weapon unlocks is you have pretty much like assault rifles, right? Your World War II game assault rifles, and you'll like so many people use them. And I'm like, how about instead of doing that, the meta, right? Either LMG or an assault rifle, a healing kit, and whatever else. How about I use this random other gun and then fuck you up and end up probably dying a lot of times too. Like the gun might not be the most powerful half the time, but if it's fun, I'll use it. Like me, this is really like one other friend I play it with, and anytime there's like a storm goer, like an AVS, it's like, oh my god, this guy's using the meta. What a pleb, Oh yeah, like currently my setup, the one I used yesterday, was it was an M1 carbine, which is a semi-automatic rifle, and then a bolt-action rifle. It's like a sniper rifle. Normally, generally speaking, like you aren't supposed to like the meta. Like decent players don't carry two different guns. They carry their main gun, maybe like a pistol, and then some utility item. And here I'm like, how about I use all of my slots on two guns? Why? Because I think it'd be funny. Oh my god. So I have an account like a soldier. I have like the try-hard soldier, right? The one that's just experimenting with weapons, and then I have the cheap, like the one that spawns in the fastest. I don't have to wait as long. The spam one, which is literally all he has is the pistols. Every pistol you can in like your faction, the U.S. faction, 3 pistols by the way, I have on him. I have 3 separate pistols, and you're going against guys that have, LMGs, sniper rifles, and here I am with 3 pistols strapped across my chest. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And honestly, like stat-wise, the maxed out 1911 almost has a similar fire rate to the starting LMG. It is so insane. And I love it. Yeah, like there's also, you know, like tryhards in that game too. And it's just like it can be frustrating at times, but also other times yeah. So like I don't know if you, like I said, I don't know if you watched the Heroes and Generals part from my stream last night, but the map we were playing on, it's called Mountain Town. Very inconspicuous name. You know, nothing to be like, oh hey, you know, it's that map. But it is, because I've played on that map quite a lot in my like 300 hours playing that game, 340 or whatever, and I have never had so many stalemates on a map than that. That map is literally the stalemate king. Let me tell you. So in war mode, the supplies, right? Like how many spawns you have, how many vehicles you have, are contributed by other like players. It's Here's General is a weird game. There's an RTS strategy and an FPS strategy, or you know, FPS game, and like all the supplies you have, you know, on your team are sent by, you know, other players that are playing the strategy side of it. And so number wise, you could have literally 1,000 more spawns than the enemy team, but if they have good players or more players, you're still gonna get fucked. And so there was literally a game where stat wise we had slightly less spawns and we were on the offensive, and so we weren't going to get as much stuff. But otherwise, we were fairly even across the board. And then we got this sudden death, right? So no stalemate, you know, like it doesn't end. Like at the time, it didn't end after a certain amount. It's like you keep going until someone wins. And when that happened, we had about, I want to say, 600 spawns. So that means we would have to die 600 times for the game to end. Or like for us to lose, rather. And I should then also say, the normal match lasts 30 minutes. I think that match lasted about 3 hours. We literally, it was a war of attrition. Literally lasted 4 hours, which is absurd. The amount of like time, I can't stress in like how long that match took. It like I literally just like my friend literally had to leave and get ready for work because it was taking that long. Like, I never thought I could have a stalemate last to where you die 600 times before you capture the other point. Yeah, literally, like when matches are supposed to last 30 seconds or 30 minutes, and you have one that lasts for almost 4 hours. It's just like, huh? And like any time I load into a game, it's like, oh dear God, we're playing on Mountain Town. Let me clear out the rest of the fucking day. Also, like I don't really care like what people think, and I don't really care. You know, I'm just, like I said, I'm here to have a good time and to talk and to have fun. So. So if you say you love hearing me talk, you know, yeah, that's fine. Fine by me. I don't really care what other people think. So. Fuck, that's all the way down there. There we go. Oh my God, Risk of Rain 2. Don't even get me started. Oh my God, my friends and I sort of got into that, like into it and out of it a couple times. Oh my God, like I should say, I should preface this by saying I exclusively use multi. Like I know there's all these other characters that are probably like stat wise and playability wise way better. but I just like using multi, and now I've gotten to the point where I'm using it to fuck with my friends. So, but yeah, like there's been times like, well, we've been doing this for like 2 hours now. I was expecting to die some time ago, but I'm still alive. So, yeah, like like say what you will about other mains, right? Like like engineer or like huntress or whatever. Like multi is the tank, right? Like he has two weapons. His rebar puncher, which by fucking god I love. Like getting a bunch of soldier syringes and it just like so many soldier syringes to where you just like spam rebar punchers is so great. I tried using the like nail gun launcher, or not the nail gun launcher. I like the nail gun over the grenade launcher, but the grenade launcher is also pretty fun in of itself. And then the ram ability is also pretty good. Great for getting around, and also great for just fucking off, like getting people out of the fucking way. Weaker people, that is. I did. Okay, cool. 6, 7. Okay, so it's gonna be 14. But yeah, like I don't know, like multi, he has the most health. Yeah, like multi isn't meant to be melee. I mean, don't like he has the capacity to. Don't get me wrong, but like, how am I gonna do this? That's what I do. Like he has the capacity. Like he has the most health. So theoretically, going in and using the saw would be an option. But his other ones, like the rebar puncher, like why would you get rid of the rebar puncher? That thing can literally, doesn't matter if you're across the map. If you can see it and if you can click it, it's getting hit. That thing doesn't have like a drop off, And the nail gun launcher is just great for constant damage. And the grenade one is fun. Don't get me wrong, that one's cool in of itself, but it just doesn't like stack up to the other two. Oh my god, yeah. Tri-tip daggers with the nail gun. That's fucking brutal. Like, I know, like, I've sort of, like, gone a little try-hardy, and I've sort of researched, like, the whole, like, multi on, like, the Wikipedia page, just sort of getting a grip. And, like, the nail gun does have a little bit of a debuff. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's still great. Like, yeah, tri-tip daggers, the slowness ones, all those are great combos. And not to mention the I believe it's the energy drinks, right? Where your sprint gets faster, and then you just get a bunch of energy drinks, and you just go fucking flying enough, and then you also like you literally just ram into people and just kill them. Right, let's go finish up down here. Yeah. Like I haven't really gotten into Risk of Rain as of late, mainly just because I don't know, like I haven't really been into roguelites as of late. I've more just been into like I know myself well enough to know that like the games I play rotate out pretty frequently. Like I always like creating things, so something like this I'll always come to, even if it's like a different like form or like a different game. I'll always still come back to this to play something. But you know, some days I'll want to play first person shooters. Other days I'll want to play something a little bit more relaxed. You know, so it's all just really down to like the wave of games I'm wanting to play. Oh yes, thank you. So I should mention I have I like making maps, right? Like I call them maps, levels, whatever, right? Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call this, right? I like creating virtual spaces for people to play in. I think that's the best way to say it. If I go onto my Steam, so I got into it, Far Cry 2 on the PlayStation 3. They had a little map editor. I played around with that. And, you know, some time passes. GTA 5 has a little like arena editor. Didn't really get too much use out of that. And then, I don't know if you've heard of Unturned. That has a full-blown ass map editor. It has a lot of freedom in it. Like it's not like complete 100% custom to where you can like I don't create assets, or like I tried using Hammer Editor, the stuff you use in like Half-Life, Gary's Mod, that sort of map. I tried with that. I've sort of gotten around somewhere, but I haven't really like done much with it. But Unturned has a full-blown ass map editor with all these different assets and stuff. And I think sometime in the future, maybe not today, maybe next Monday, I should just go through all of my maps that I've worked on and just like, you know, document like, you know, each one and just sort of go through it all. But I should also say, I have spent more time in that map editor than I have actually playing the game. I should also say I have over 1,000 hours in Unturned. So when you say that, wow, you're a good architect, it's like, yeah, I spent a good majority of like 800, 700 hours making maps in Unturned. And I have one thing, VR chat worlds? Maybe. I don't know. I have VR chat installed. Right? Let me check. I do have it installed. Haven't updated it, and I haven't really like I haven't actually played it, just because I don't know. I feel like just going in and just sort of like it's a whole dilemma with, like in social situations where like I'm in a crowd, I don't know who to talk to, you know. So there's that. But ooh, I have an idea. What if we wait? Now what am I doing? This is no, that's the Windows button, not the menu button. Yeah, it definitely is. And none of my other friends would really be down to playing VR chat anyways. So, also, oh, by the way, in case you were curious, this down here is the actual like library, like menu thing. If I wanted to pull something out of the fucking sewers tile set, here it is. This is I've been like exclusively using the new one, the Marble Palace. So I've just been like I have a lot of the things out already, but I'm just checking in to see if I can't use something else. Because I want to, instead of creating like a door like the rest of these, I want a room right here to have like an archway. I think this is what I want. So what we do this, and then fuck, where's the bottom wall? I literally think I have one up here. Yeah, right here. Oh, that one has a bottom on it. There we go. We do this. And then we use these guys from down here. That's not what I was wanting, game. There we go. And then we go. That's looking mighty fine. Look at that. It's all, it blends in almost. Let me just start getting a pair of line. There's a lot of like architects or like, you know, building style games, so I don't blame you for not remembering the name of one single unique one, you know. Oh, that's just what I do. So then do that. I guess we just leave that middle space empty. As far as other, like, there's like in Minecraft, you know, that's a big one, but I don't know. Like, Minecraft's a fun game, and I think, you know, just doing like a chill stream on one of these days playing Minecraft, I think would be fun. But on early access, I'm not sure which game you're talking about. There's a lot, you know, of games going in and out right now. Like, there was this game I saw this morning, Cold of the Land, that looked pretty fun, but that's not anywhere near like an architect style game. Ooh, that's looking fine. Sexy. Let me just look up like Steam here. Categories? Building and automation? Sandbox and physics? What would it be under? Let's go sandbox and physics. Ooh, there's Townscaper. That's another one that I would actually like to do on a chill day. Have you ever heard of a Townscaper? Yeah, Townscaper. It's like landscaping, but towns. Or, that's not the best way to put it, but yeah, it's this cute little indie game. Indie-ish, yeah, indie game. And I love it. I have it installed. Today's just gonna be Talespire. I want to try to do one game a stream unless things end early. So. Let me. Where the fuck you at, Talespire? Or not Talespire? It's open. Townscaper. That's the word I'm looking for. Is it under here? Yeah, Townscaper. Got like 6 hours in it, but. Townscaper. Oh, that's just. Ooh. Yeah, it's a cool little game. I think that. Fuck! I don't want to take that wall. Stop. Ah. Yeah. It's you build towns pretty much, like little small towns, and like as far as I'm aware, they're gonna be like 90% just like Venice style because there's just only water for the time being. But I love it. Like, I created one town that was just so like, I don't know, like. It's sort of like the same deal with like building miniatures. It's just so cool, like going in like eye level and seeing all this little small stuff happen. Unless things end early. Yeah, yeah. I try to save it so hard. Like, say what you will about me reloading a save, but I'm here to have fun. God damn it! I'm not here to follow the fucking rules. I might do a torture stream to where I do commitment only and be on like ice sheet or something, but that's another day. Yeah, like theoretically, I could go back and try to save it, right? Because the saves I have are either right before Sar rescues Elisa, or the one where I titled it "Fuck Off." I don't remember where I left off at that point. So yeah, I could theoretically try to save that colony, but I don't want to. I think it's a fitting end, knowing that like there's a bit, I don't know. I like endings to where you don't really know if they live or not. You know, like yeah, did Elisa and Sar survive? Did Nina, Buffy, you know, her father, and Ninjak live? Who knows? You know, there's always a good story in a tragedy. Oh, it's exactly the game you're trying to remember. Yeah, it's a cute little game. I think maybe next Monday, like don't get me wrong, I like RimWorld. There's Going Medieval is like a 3D RimWorld in exclusively Medieval. I want to do another time as well. But I think Mondays exclusively. Yeah, you create your own ending exactly. Mondays I want to do just specifically, just like these streams like this, to where I'm just sitting down, building or working on something, creating a map, creating, maybe like I'm like drawing, because here let me stop for a moment. If I just close off the game capture, this background you're looking at right now, I drew, when did I draw it? A month ago, something like that. That's me. I'm dragging it around. I didn't really know what to use for a background. I thought this was a pretty cool one. So it's my desktop wallpaper. So this cute little like bay at night. That's the end. And so maybe I could do a stream where I'm just, drawing. That's another option as well. Yeah, I should say that out of everything I've ever drawn, that one has by far been, I think, the best. Like, RimWorld talk here again. Think of it like I had an artistic inspiration while making this. The thing is still, I am still close. Think of it as having an artistic inspiration while making that. So it's like 2 levels higher than what it normally would be. It's exactly what it is. Actually, this background is mostly just it's a lot of brush stuff. Like there's a brush that's just a bunch of speckles, and I use that for the stars. There's a brush that smears this stuff, and that's what I did with the water. There's a mirror I did, right here along the horizon line. This originally was actually just a little fucking yellow triangle of the same color. I just kept using blending tools and a bunch of different tools to make it look like that. And I think, personally, it actually looked pretty nice. So I actually have another one that I don't think is as good as this one. Like this one, if you had to have like creme de la creme, right? Like the thesis paper or whatever. This is it. My number one. But I have a couple other ones that are not as high in quality, but I think are, good, good enough. Now that I'm like sitting here like talking, whole like maker stream, like maker Mondays or whatever I want to call it. There's a lot of things I could do during Mondays, there's a lot. Like I didn't even like realize how many things I could do for these days, which is good though. It gives me lots of option to spice things up. Like this building right here, the one I'm working on, this is I don't think I actually ever said it was supposed to be. This is supposed to be like a Capitol building, like a like a Capitol. Like if you've ever seen the U.S. Capitol, this is a bit reminiscent of that, especially this part. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a Capitol or like a palace or whatever, something like that. And so this is gonna take multiple streams to finish. I can fucking guarantee you that. This has taken me, at this point, probably almost 7 to 9 hours just to get this front half done. So, the front facade, rather, even. Oh, fuck, dude. Is this still closed? It's still closed. My bad. There we go. Okay. Here they are. So, yeah. This is based, if you've ever seen the U.S. Capitol, this is taking some inspiration off of that, seeing as how I also went there last month. But, yeah. This is going to take me... This took me, like, even off camera, right, when I was just starting this. This, let me look. This tile set pack, this marble one, the one you're looking at right now, came out early, or I guess technically last week now. Let me see when it came out, because I pretty much like started making this the day of, and every couple hours, like 2 hours a day since then. September 7th. So it's been about a week. So last Wednesday is when I started working on this. I haven't been doing it every day, but I have been, I think it's been 5, no, fuck, how long has this been? 8 hours? I want to go with 8 hours that I've been working on this alone. So, yeah, like, totally. Like, I don't know how much you know about D&D, or the purpose of this, but me and my friends play D&D like every Wednesday, and I think this would be really cool to like get in like online settings, even to release to the public on like the wherever talespire content is. So why are these up? It's like going back to the whole miniature thing. If I just get out of build mode real quick, I can let's get humanoid. No, human, because there's a lot of those. Let's go with this guy. This. I can place him down, right? Close all these tabs, and I can literally walk around as him. And just like imagine like you're playing a game, and this is the building in front of you. You got all these guards. This is so fucking huge. It's like walking bit by bit, Probably be easier just to drag him over here, if you're just walking down, But we can go up here. I think the coolest part, so let's just go, there we go. We go up here, right? If I adjust the height, that's pretty good. You can go walk to this door, and then, open. And you just look at that view. Like, I know I can't look up. I can only look down. Like, just imagine, like, walking in here and you're just seeing pillars go high. Like, so fucking high, Like, look at that. This is tall as fuck, dude. Tall as fuck. I'm gonna get rid of them. Goodbye. But yeah, like, I think, like, ultimately... I think once this is done, this is going to look really cool. Like, the front itself is looking pretty nice. Like, I really... I agree with my past self with adding these little lines here, because otherwise, having flat walls are boring look. Like this, I wish I could add something right here, but I don't think it really lines up with anything. So, let's do this side now. If I remember this guy. I mean, yeah. Like, so, when I first got into Talespire, actually, so, this is, I don't know, these called boards or whatever. And so, I have a bunch of different other boards right here. Church is my first one. Forest Encounters, there's a bunch of little smaller things that only took like 10, 20 minutes to make. Unknown Realm is like a little mine I was working on, and then here's a little village. I'll show you the church because I am proud of this one. This is like the fully finished one. Oh yeah, this has actual like background music. Like, you know, it's like, I'm not going to fill out an entire town, right? But you know, I'm going to fill out like a lot of smaller parts. And you have the centerpiece here, you know, the church, which is looking really fancy. You got the graveyard. Putting all these headstones down was a pain in the ass, but regardless, you know, like, let's go down to lowest here. Just scroll mostly in, I guess. Let's go a little up like this, and then let's keep the roof. Go in. Yeah, they don't have like pews yet, so I just use these little bench models, like spam them over and over again. But you got like a little priestess here, like an altar, you know, and then behind you've got the graveyard. You know, there's a little tomb here too, fountain. You've got a little marketplace here. If we go here, there we go. This is a little like art gallery, museum place you can buy stuff from. I really love the designs of these stalls, by the way. Like, they look like market stalls, and I love it. Yeah, like, these are, I should also say that out of the roof tile, like the roofs, there's a limited selection. You've got this dark one, this red one, and this thatch one, and there's not much else. There's the blue one you saw at the Marble Palace, and then this right here, this bell, is actually also technically a roof piece for the desert tile set. But I think it's made out of clay, which actually gives us this shine very reminiscent of a bell. So I actually like that one as well. Yeah, and like, you know, this tile board is called Church because the centerpiece is the church. Yeah, exactly. And then this building right here, this giant ass one's a tavern. The tavern, I think, is the thing I'm second most proud of. Yeah, you've already got some stuff in here. I got all these little chairs, tables. You know, I could add a bunch of minis to fill it up. You got the bar right here. You know, just walking in after a long day. Here, let's atmosphere settings. Go nighttime? Yeah, pretty dark. Going in after a long day, sitting there. It's a little dim, but this is fine. You know, gives it that little dank appearance. You know, you have like a bartender behind the counter, you know. People sitting at the bar. Let's see. Then over here to the left, you've got a stairway, which leads up to the second floor, which is all the rooms are. Too high. There we go. There's gargoyles up here too. You can't really see them in the darkness. Let me change it back to day. Yeah, there we go. The statue guy is a little too tall. Let me fix that. Let's just do that. We don't need the descriptions. No one's gonna be reading that. Then you've got all these little rooms here. These are like the cheap ones. It's just a little lower. Yeah, here we go. This is good. So these are like the small, cheap one-person rooms. You've got the bigger ones, the deluxe ones. You know, this is, you know, like meant for be like a fairly big town, you know. And then up here is just like an attic. I haven't really filled it up with anything yet. the bottom shelf of this place. So yeah. Oh yeah, what? We go all the way down here, right? All the way down. Scroll down too. There we go. Yeah, like, I mean, like, you've got both. There really aren't actually a lot of drinks on here, but you know, there's just stuff to fill the shelves with. You got plates. You've got, you know, things. Back here is the kitchen. You've got more stuff. So I think it's supposed to be like science and chemistry, but it looks good as like, I don't know, food making equipment. You got this nice little fireplace. You got these barrels, some moonshine, whatever, you know, all this stuff. The shelves I haven't bothered to fill anything up with. Over here, we've got storage room. Yeah, not much to say here. Storage room. Over here is the like the head office, right? You got a bearskin rug. You got all this, you know, fancy stuff on here. You got fancy painting, you know, all these cool bookshelves and stuff. And I think there, yeah, tab. Okay, yeah. So there's in this talespire, you press tab to open up GM tools. Is what's this called? You can have different like sound effects and stuff going on. Don't close broadcast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Like this entire area is, I guess you can consider holy grounds, you know. Then everything outside of it's just like free games. Like here we got a fucking gallows, you know. Like I could literally, if I click on it, you know, open the doors, and you know down they would go, you know. But they don't have like gravity or anything. Oh yeah, a closer look at the church. I've got my new atmosphere block that I want to play. Apply. This is the church ambiance. You got just like little pastor bedrooms in here, you know, very quaint. All these, you know, pews, statues. You know, the priestess lady. All these giant ass books. You got up here, I don't, just a little overview of the pews. I think in here is a storage. Yeah, these are like storage rooms. When in doubt, when you don't know what to do with a room, make it a storage room. Professional advice. Not really. Over here. No. Nothing like too like, oh wow, you got like an arc in here. No, this is just, you know, books and stuff. Crates. Cleaning equipment. Man, I don't know about you, but this ambiance is actually really nice. Like, if I can go into VR and just sit in here, I would be content. Yeah. When in doubt, make it a storage room. And, ooh, what's this ambiance? This one's spooky. Because honestly, it's been a while since I've used, like, so I don't remember what these ambiances are. So here we got like a little dome with a sarcophagus, chest, some, you know, fancy painted pots and stuff. Oh. Off- Official merch. When in doubt, make it a storage room. Oh, I have a fucking marketplace ambiance. Let's listen to this one. There is no ambiance? No, there's no ambiance. Fuck. Alright, cool. Let's go with... What's Town Day? Ooh, that's a good one. Music. Let's make... what's Jurin? Ah, no, I already have that one going. I don't want Battle. Call for Heroes. What's that one? No, that's not what we need either. Marketplace. Oh, what the... Yeah, I don't... apparently I did not save the marketplace ambiance. No, play. Did it not save? No, it didn't save. Why is it not saving? Save, goddammit. Where is marketplace? Cool. Close, convert. Okay, I don't know why. We're just going to delete that marketplace ambiance. We're going to deal with that on another day. Do I have any other ones? I don't think I do. No. Just the... Oh, wait. What's this one? I think this might be a copy of the tavern. That's fine. This one's pretty chill. Yeah, this building right here, I don't know what to make this room, because I've already made this room a storage room. So, up here, second floor, I think it's going to be a bedroom. And this one, I have no fucking clue. Maybe this one's the bedroom. This one's like a living room. And then this is like a shop or something. That could be something. Little house. I wanted these to be like another situation to where it's like shops, and then you've got living quarters up here. Haven't filled those out. This building in the back, this tower, is like an astronomy tower, in case you couldn't tell by the giant ass fucking telescope. Down here, you've got this weird ass hallway. It's sort of almost like a... Yeah, it's a weird ass hallway. I don't really know. I feel like you'd just be sitting here. I wanted to make like a reception, but I didn't want to like squish out of like this boundary, this invisible line I've set for myself. Yeah. Yet again, another storage room, but also this one has a ladder that goes up into this room, which doesn't really have much in it. That thing. And then go even further up, and it leads into the tower. It's got this crystal, this shelf, this bed, and this giant ass telescope. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to have a restaurant, having this behemoth right across the street is going to definitely hinder business. This one, ruined building. These guys actually, I don't think, did I put anything in this one? I did not. I didn't fill this guy out yet. This one right here, these two buildings I have filled out. This one's a weaponsmith. There aren't any models for like weapons on the table, so just use your imagination. Yeah, you've got, you know, weapons here. You've got a whole set right here. You've got a suit of armor, because that's another blacksmithy thing that was here. You've got a workbench and some more crates. And then over here is like an armor, I think, or like a... I think this is like an armor, or like a like a smithy where you bring here, he brings your stuff here to get upgrades. And so you've got this table here, more weapons, you know, all this kind of stuff. I think that's really... Oh, and then this wooden house right here is just a house. Nothing super special about this place. And then let's go back to boards. The other one I'm proud of. I haven't worked as much time as this one is a village board. This one I'm trying to make it a bit more bigger and having a more like terrain and stuff, as you can see. So no ambiance in this one yet. This one's still in the earlier stages. It's mostly just placing down the blocks, right? You know, the roofs and the walls and the floor. But you know, I actually might do a Hero Forge making stream as well. Hero Forge is you make miniatures for like D&D, but they're just miniatures, and I think doing that would be cool as well. You can make like a little like mayor dude too. This is like a little village. Whatever religion that church is worshiping, this is a village-sized church of that same religion. Obviously, you know, not as big, but you know, still just as quaint. Down here, you got a little... I like marketplaces. Great space fillers. Not as big, obviously. Just mostly produce. I think most of these buildings actually don't really have much in them yet. This is another tavern inn type building right here. But I haven't really done much with this one yet. The only building I have played around with, I think, besides the church, is the jail, because every good village has a jail. It's this building right here, a sheriff's office, say what you will, or what it is. No attic or anything, so we can just, whoop. You got the little, you know, sheriff table, and then you've got, you know, some sitting rooms, and you've got the door to the actual jail cells, which is in the basement. Yeah, I got an actual basement this time around, because the boards, I have enough height for it. You can see these little windows here. Fair. Yeah. Fair. Being awake is a requirement to watching stuff. Right here, I say this is like a locked room for like weapons or whatever, and then you actually got the jail cells. You know, for like a good party of 4, maybe more. Yeah, that's really about it on this place. Tried spicing up with some of the building designs. Like this one's got a little awning area. I mean, this one's a fucking square, but this one's got a little front here, some stairs or something. I don't know. This one's like a little mansion on the edge of town. This is another ruined building, the edge of like a lake or something. I haven't put anything in this spot yet. Got a little statue here, so. Then I started working on like getting like further out terrain. So this is what this is. Let's go back. Let's get the music vibing again. Maybe not this song. Yeah, this one's good. Let's go back to the palace, because that one I think is going to be a lot more fun than this little dinky village. Just fucking brutal. I love it. Oh yeah, just Tetris pieces. Talespire D&D? No, this is now Tetris. We're gonna assort limbs based on how we need to put them in there. I was thinking for a Wormworld game, doing an organ harvesting run, because like I know that's like the big meme. If you've been any part of the Wormworld community, is you know, organ harvesting, right? Like everyone does that, and like actually I really haven't. Like the worst I've ever done as far as like crime wise Fuck. Let me think. What's the worst crime I've done in RimWorld? Um, I mean, I guess slavery, since that's a new thing. Raiding, pirating. I don't know. That's compared to some of the things you can do in RimWorld. That's actually pretty tame. Yeah. I don't think I've done anything too horrendous actually in RimWorld, surprisingly. So. It's usually the only time I ever do like organ harvesting or anything is when I am like just doing like surgery to install something. So there we go. Cause I know if you ever watched like Ambiguous Amphibian, he's done like organ harvesting, drug colonies, all these different shit. And it's like that's cool. And I think at some point I would like to do those as well. But also at the same time, like I could do that, or I could make a hippie colony instead. And the hippies ended up dying, but then again, hippies aren't much of fighters, so is it surprising? No. Do I wish it didn't happen? Yes. But, that's fine. Oh. Harvested alive. Are they awake during that, or are they sedated? Because at the very least, in Wormworld, the doctors have the common decency of sedating their patients. So, because that sounds like cruel. Like, don't get me wrong. I know this is Wormworld that we're talking about. Some, the the Library of Runa. I don't know how terrible that game is history wise, but is what it is. Yeah, Hippie Colony is better for the most part until towards the end there when everyone was having mental breaks, but that's fine. I blame TJ on everything. I would say I blame Sar, but Sar ended up being the last person alive, so I have much more respect for her than I have more respect for her than I did. Also, the new update that it's like cross compatibility with religions are now a thing, so that's nice. Yeah, I mean, like to be quite honest, when I realized that like fuck, this is the last stand. I'm gonna die on this hill now, and I see, well, everyone's fighting fucking the like in the research room. Sar is like just like minding her own business, either fleeing or like making food or something. I'm like, how are you still alive? You haven't been drafted. You've just been minding your own business. That's that's not right. Mm-hmm. There we go. Honestly, at that point though in the game, what? Ah, I know. That sounds let's just say brutal. Watching your family members get harvested. Some dark stories, but it's cool. It's like yeah. I feel like after long enough, every game has its like dark stories, either through its histories, like in like real life history or video game history. What the fuck am I gonna do with this throne room? rid of these guys. Ooh, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's the big brain play. Okay, I have an idea for this room. I need to get out, though, this guy. So let's get these 3. So what we did down here with these doorways, I'm going to do up here. I think that's actually a really cool design. Ooh, I'm getting to the classical part of the playlist. What is it? Ah, you know, it's just most of that is nice. Other things I want to listen to. No. Yeah, come on. That one could work. No. Okay, we're getting to the FNAF section of my playlist, which is not where I want to be right now. Get some Pokemon music going. Oh. Oh. That's the price of trespassing. You become a fucking nugget. Oh. Dear God. That's good. Yeah, so a question I get asked, you know, from time to time when people listen to my playlist enough times, what kind of music do you like? The answer is all of them, or to be more specific, the ones that I vibe with. Like, if I like the sound of it, then I'm going to like it. That's just like it. Like, it doesn't matter what genre it is. Like, if it's fucking rock, if it's fucking hip hop, if it's video game music, if it's a Weird Al, you know, if it's whatever it is, you know, if I like the sound of it, then I'm gonna like it. End of story. All right. So now over here we do the same thing. And this one, yeah. Also, I should mention that I'm a big Gen 4 Pokemon fan. This is what this is from. This song specifically. Yeah. I think... Hold up. I have... Funny you should mention those two songs together. There's a song somewhere on here, I think. No, actually, do I have that? Yeah, let me look it up in their separate tab. I don't know if you've heard this song before. It's by the Chalk Eaters. Great online band. I guess great YouTube channel. Sorry, Battle Arceus, you're gonna have to wait. I haven't liked it. I'll just be quiet. It's fucking great. I love it. This is one of their songs. like I so the video itself is fucking Doomslayer and Isabel from Animal Crossing together, since both games came out on the same day. I've never heard of Kawaii Metal. Okay, let's stop there. Let's go back to my playlists. See what's another good one. Yeah, I my music playlist, which is just like liked videos pretty much on YouTube. There's like almost 1,500 songs. So there's a lot to go through. Let's go with this one. I love this song. Ah, gotcha. I'll have to check him out sometime. We were meant to be. Are you normally up this like early or late? Like, I don't know, like your sleep schedule, or is this like a first for you? I think I need to readjust my model. There we go. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. That should work. Please my soul. Let's see what makes me whole. I know there was another guy that stopped by on one of my earlier streams. His username is OO_eyes. Seemed like a pretty chill dude. Yes, it's 6 a.m. for you. It's fucking 2 a.m. for me. Like, this is normally when I wrap up streams. But yeah, he stopped by and he's like, yeah, he lives on the East Coast, and it was like 4 a.m. for him over there. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, yeah, I'm here, at midnight, and here it is at like, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. for you guys over there. I'm like, well, it is what it is. Fuck, do I do this? Oh, that's the play. It's like, yeah, it's like, do I want to finish? Yes and no, like, I can just do a wall. What am I doing? I don't need to do this fancy corner bullshit. But yeah, like, I'd say I want to go on for another 15 minutes. Fuck it. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow. It's Monday. Or tomorrow, later today. So yeah, I've got work, but that's really like the only thing. So, oh wait. Better idea. Does that work as well? That doesn't work as much as I want it to. Does it? No, not really. Also, this is the wrong wall. Yeah, like, I mean, if, when I stream, so this is, anywhere, I guess your time, you're like 4 hours ahead of me, so 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. for you. So yeah, I should be on this time tomorrow. You know, unless I die, but I doubt it's gonna happen. And then again, you never know. Life is always gonna throw curveballs at you. But no, yeah, I'll be on the same time tomorrow. And if I'm feeling extra productive, I might even stream during the normal daytime hours. So there is that. Will I? I don't know. I usually don't, but you never know. You know. I think. Why did that wall not go down? Sorry. What the fuck? Place one. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, I might stream during daytime hours, normal boy hours, and if I am, you know, if you know you're following on Twitch, so you should probably. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. If I do stream tomorrow later today, uh, it's literally I think I like to stream during noon. So literally, just think, so you would be 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. right? Literally 12 hours from now, is when I would stream again if I'm going to stream. Don't count on it. This is if I'm feeling extra productive. So, but yeah, I might not. Who knows? Life's a gamble. Yada yada. Magic stuff. I haven't used this wall yet. I want to use this wall. I don't know how. Like, what do I? It's so. Like, why is this triangle here? Like, what can I? Wait a minute. Could I? No, I can't even. I can't even do that. Cause it's not centered. What the fuck? Like marble? No, it's, I don't know what to use that wall for. I'm just not gonna use that. Go away. Right, now I think what I'll have to do is at some point I should research what rooms are in a royal palace because I'm gonna need some of those. I can't just make them all storage rooms. Like this floor right here, the one that's gonna have the throne on it, should have very little storage closets. That's my goal. That's my challenge for myself. The main reason why is because this is supposed to be a fucking palace. All of the storage rooms and all the, you know, gingy shit's gonna be on this bottom floor here. Like this bottom floor. It's gonna be like tunnels and shit. So that's the plan. The next plan is, what do I do for these walls? Do I just keep going? Ooh, what if we did? Now that's a cool idea. Ooh, that's looking nice. That's a nice. Okay, let's go with that. For this room, I guess. Let's just try it out. Because half the fun is experimentation. Yeah. And then we go up. Cleaning closets. Yeah, just like if there are like when I'm making like the layout of the floor plans of this top floor, and there's just awkward little gaps. Those are going to be like floor closets and broom cupboards and whatever you want to call them. So, yeah, generally speaking, I think it's just going to be like a lot of big rooms. So a lot of fancy shit, you know. Big rooms make it easier, so there's less walls, you know, less rooms to fill up. But yeah, I think tomorrow, though, tomorrow's scheduled stream, I'm going to start a new RimWorld save. So we'll see how that one goes. I don't know what I want it to be quite yet. So I could do transhumanist, go complete 180, maybe do it in honor of, you know, Sar, Alessa, and Ninjak, you know, something like that. I might do something entirely different, you know. I'm not gonna do another raiding, like I'm not gonna do a raiding world or like colony, because I have one, my personal one, and that's my personal thing. I'll take a look around and see what it is. I might do a nudist colony. That sounds like a fun one. So I might do that too. Nothing's really concrete yet. Just sort of throwing out ideas. What the fuck am I supposed to put here? There's no like curved wall, so I can't just like. Am I just gonna leave a gap? Like what? What if I just did that? Just sort of ignore the gap. Ignore its existence. Wait, what? I am so very confused. Oh, what the fuck? Cool. Now it's updated. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. This wall looks bland. I might do something to spice this wall up, sort of like I did with this inner wall, which is looking mighty fine, might I add. I know it's going to be a tall-ass room. I might do 2 rooms here, actually, but like 2 floors. But as far as the actual room design itself, the pillars really do make it, like, they do make a world of difference. Like, just look at that. It's something you would totally see in a place like this. I don't know what to do with these corners though, because like what I could do is I could just do something like this, right? But then that's sort of like morphing, you know, into the other walls and stuff, and I don't like that. That's gonna stick out, you know, like nothing really like fits that slot, so no. I might just leave it be for now. Not that worried about it. Yeah, like you know, like in, you know, in this specific building, right? Eye level's like right here. I did not want to pick up the floor. How are you gonna, like, even if you could look up, right? Like looking up and seeing gaps like that, you're gonna have to crank your head all the way fucking up, you know, like a full almost 90 degrees. It's just gonna like hurt your neck. But I'll just leave it be for now. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a concern or worry. Oh, let's make this a fucking hallway. If it's not a closet, it's a hallway. There we go. Cool. Let's go with. Let's make this guy. There we go. And then where this guy? Here we go. Fuck, it's too high. Meatball man. So we got a little room off to the side here, and then we've got this one, which leads to a giant ass hallway. Yeah, I'm liking it. You got this window. It's coming together. I need to add more. I gotta say, like, out of all my experience, like making like playable areas and maps and things to look at, having a flat wall like this is a no-no. You gotta have details, you know. Like if I could do like a bit more intricate wall design where it was just like, even if it was like waves in the wall, that would be way better than this. Exactly, yeah. No door, hallway. Door, storage room. And let's just, I think, I don't know, I want this entire, fuck, I don't want to speak as a character, that's not what I want to do. This entire throne room area, I want it to be just like no second stories, no railings or anything, just specifically giant space. But once you get beyond this wall, this boundary wall I'm going to set up here, then, you know, it's free game pretty much. So yeah, torches, yeah, it's a good idea. There's this hammer icon has a bunch of like the more placeable interactive objects, and I know with this new update with the marble stuff, there's new stuff down here, like these torches, which are, they're flowers for some reason. I'm not, it's like, it's a weird choice to have flowers, but I don't really care. Yeah, I could do something like that, but actually, so let's get that guy out. I might have an idea. There's all this greebly stuff too. And my yeah. So we get. Actually, I don't think that's gonna work. No, it's not. You can't scale things. That's the one thing I don't like. In Unturned, you can scale. Like you can make things large, like small or large as you want, and I really like that. Oh, I gotcha. I'd imagine over in Brazil, there's a lot of like nice trails to hike. Like I'm like, that's just from like what I've seen. You know, like I don't like know that much about like Brazil and hiking per se, but it looks like there'd be a lot of good places to hike or jogging or, you know, whatever, you know, going out and exploring the nature side of the world. Ah, I know sometimes I like to go hiking. Ooh, this is actually a good idea. Do one of these. Something like that. Or wings. We can do something. Fill up the walls with those. It's going to be this guy right here. Yeah. This way? Fuck. This way. Yeah. Cool. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I know there was this meme going around, fuck, I don't know how long ago, to where it's like, oh, we're gonna send you to Brazil, and that was like a really bad connotation. I'm like, I don't really know much about Brazil. I know there's corrupt things, and I know there are, you know, I have very limited knowledge about Brazil, so. I think I'll call it good for. Fuck, I did not want to pick that up. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. Definitely made a lot of progress. Like before the stream even started, uh, I hadn't even gotten beyond this point of the wall yet. And now look at it. We've got all of this. We have these corners of the little plaza. They're getting the sides done. Now we're working on the interior some more. So, lots been done. Ah. Well, I'll just make sure to bring a full suit or like a full thing of Kevlar armor. You know, something to stop like a 50 cal bullet. You know, wear full armor. Like, you know, like a helmet and stuff, and then just have like press on it, and then, you know, all that'd be fine. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of progress has been made this stream, which is good. I like making progress. The entire front of the building is done, like at this point. Literally, I mean, maybe not the roof up here, but that's for another day. Look at that. Like, it's too fucking big. You can't even fit all of it on the screen. Look at that. That looks cool. Can I get rid of the fog? Hold up. Fog multiplier. Ooh, that's a little bit of fog. Look at that. That's so cool. You know, I'm also gonna get rid of these. I'm not gonna use these. Not what I wanted. Yeah, and get rid of that. That looks fancy as fuck. Like even though the roof isn't done, you can just, like, this front half, like the wall front, like the stuff your character, like if you were like the size of the miniature would see. That's looking. I love it. Definitely a little bit of a resemblance to the U.S. Capitol. May or may not because I was there, but that's besides the point. Yeah, like, that's cool. I love it. Is there an end? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, like, I'm gonna call it. Yes, there are dogs in the background. Oh my fucking god! Really pulling that? Okay. Yeah, there's two dogs in the background. One's sleeping on my bed, and one just got up to get a drink of water. But all right. Oh, I'm gonna put talespire. Yes. So next Monday, I might continue off doing talespire. I might. No, I'm gonna sleep with them. The one that's sleeping on the bed takes up about like a quarter of the bed. So there's that. Yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna end the stream straight off. I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna end it off, you know, but do all the outro stuff. Yeah, next Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. I might do this. I might do some art streams. I might do Townscaper. That's another good one. Dwarf Romantic is another one, I think, as well. That I think would be fun to do. That one's a very chill game. I thought about doing when I first started streaming, never did it. But I think now would be a good time next Monday. You know, you can have a whole backlog of things to do. You could do a writing stream. You know, I don't think that's going to be fun, but personally, I think writing's fun. At times. Very big asterisk there. Yeah. I could get some other games. I could, yeah, probably gonna start a new Rimmel stream tomorrow. Yeah, art streams. I'm not like gonna be like a fucking. I don't do characters. I'm gonna be with you, best I can do. Very weird, like pixel, like I don't know. I don't know the best way to put it. Not great characters. I can draw Among Us characters though. They're pretty easy. But yeah, it would be, if we're doing art streams, it would be more along the lines of landscapes here in the background. I found that tends to be my specialty. Is yeah, there's a little reflection on the star. Is sort of like landscapes in views. So it might do some more of those next Monday. I don't really know. It just sort of depends on what I'm feeling like and what everyone else, if there's more people coming, you know, what everyone's feeling like, you know, whatever. Might just do that later down the road too. There's plenty of Mondays, So, you know, there's that. And then, yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna do more RimWorld. Probably, maybe day after tomorrow I might do some more RimWorld 2. Not exactly sure. Depends on how I'm feeling. I know I like to do Wednesday nights, so Thursday mornings. I like to have those free in case I don't want to stream, but I might stream RimWorld then too. Not exactly sure what I want it to be, so only thing in concrete is that it's going to be RimWorld tomorrow. So I don't know, Rodrigo, if you know about. I have a Twitter. Time to shill out all the links and stuff. But yeah, I have a Twitter. If you want to follow that. I also have a YouTube channel under the same name. It's got one video on it, which is my very first VOD. Just because I'm too lazy to upload the other VODs. But I will get around to doing that later. So, yeah. That's, I think, everything I really have to say. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm just, in case you wanted to. You don't even have to, like, actually follow. If you're just like, hey, why isn't Burning Mallard streaming? You can just check that out. So, yeah. Yeah, YouTube. It's got one video. It has the, it has pyro icons. This is similar to my donation icon, so just look out for that. I think that's really about it. So I'm gonna drink some water first, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try to move the big dog out of the way so I can actually get in my bed. I'm gonna put the little dog up on my bed, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, it was fun stream today. Got a lot done. It was nice talking to you, Rodrigo. So I think if you're gonna be same time tomorrow. So if you're gonna be around, come stop by, say hi, all that good stuff. Yeah, this is have fun. Don't die, and see you next time. And good night.